What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar. What do you call the original Uno's issues? First world problems. My name's Anthony. Today I'm going to be watching Mirai, Nikki, Abridged, episode 10. I'm really excited. I've thoroughly enjoyed this series, and it's just sad it's coming to an end so early. I'm surprised this wasn't more popular than it is. I know Mirai, Nikki's not as popular as some of these other major shows. They got Abridged and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying it's got like the quality of SAO Abridged, or and it certainly doesn't have the mainstream appeal of like a DBZ. But still, it was good enough production that I'm surprised this one isn't kind of more revered in that like upper tier, especially considering some of the other Bridge series we started with. Now, to be fair, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged are really long and presumably get a lot better. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was kind of like the OG or whatever, so I can't really form full opinions on those yet. But quality-wise, this series has been really good. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the episode. See what happens.
Today I'll be hanging out with my new friend Aruaki-say. He should be here any minute now.
Hi,
Hi, Yuno.
Yuno? Come on, if you don't hurry up, the bus will leave without us.
You're too late. Nah, just kidding.
Wait a minute, Yuno. I'm supposed to be waiting for Aru to show up. Why are you here?
Aru messaged me this morning. He said that he couldn't make it and that I should go instead.
Oh, okay. Wait, why does the guy that you hate more than anybody else in the world have your cell phone number?
I hate you more than anybody else in the world.
Duly noted. May I please have your cell phone number?
Sure. That bastard tricked me.
No, he didn't.
I like this. They added those in there, right? That was, I don't remember any sort of like things like that in the originals. I think they're drawing those in there, which is
This episode
pretty good. I
of
enjoyed
Mirai
it.
Nikki takes place partially in the past. So, things that have happened haven't happened yet.
Boy, I sure do love having two eyes. I don't know what I'd do if something ever happened to one of them.
Little pig, no more escape. Okay, except for that.
Why is there a typewriter in here?
Hey,
Huh?
what are you doing?
Escaping from a knife-wielding psychopath in a mask.
Oh, what a coincidence. I'm looking for a knife-wielding psychopath in a mask.
Well, stick around. He should be dropping by any second now.
Oh, why is there a typewriter in here?
See?
Aha! I have you now, terrorist.
Did he say terrorist? Wait a minute. Flashback!
Listen up,
It's a
boy.
flashback
I just
and a flashback.
received word that both the terrorist and the serial killer are hiding out in the old abandoned university. I need our top men to go in and apprehend these dangerous criminals. Unfortunately, all of our top men are mysteriously absent, so I'm sending you in alone.
Can't you at least come with me, sir?
No, I'm very busy.
Doing what?
Inventory.
Damn it, I only have one pair of handcuffs. I can't arrest them both. Looks like I'll just have
What
to use the old-fashioned
was
method.
happening in
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
I should have run away while he was having the flashback.
2 victims for the price of 1. It must be my birthday.
Oh, in that case, here's your present! Quick, let's find a place to hide while he's distracted.
I've got a better idea. Let's get in your car and drive away.
That is a better idea.
So why did we run back into the building?
Because I just remembered that I took a cab here.
Idiot.
Look at all these dresses.
Yeah, look how ugly they are. So
Damn.
very, very ugly. You'd never see me wearing one of them.
But what if the clothes you're currently wearing got so wet that you needed to change them to avoid catching a cold?
Well, I guess that'd be the exception. But seriously, what are the odds of something like that even happening?
I'll kill you, and then I'll find you. Not in that order.
Probably a bad time to bring this up, but I really need to take a dump. Take these cuffs off so I can go to the bathroom.
No.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said I need to take a dump. Take the goddamn cuffs off.
How about this? We'll leave the cuffs on and I'll just stand outside the stall while you do your business.
Or how about this? You take these cuffs off and wait outside the restroom. That way, you can keep a lookout for the serial killer and I can do my business in private.
That does sound more logical.
So why do we still have these cuffs on?
Because I just remembered I'm scared of the dark.
Bullshit. You just want to watch me poop.
Oh, come on. What kind of sick, twisted, depraved bastard would do something like that?
Stay tuned for our all-new reality show. Sitting
What a
on the
callback, holy
Cam.
shit.
I'm going to love this show.
Hey, I'm trying to read a
Nah, it's in the past. Nice. Nice.
Why did you break the toilet?
It reminded me of you.
How so?
Because it was full of shit.
Well, we can't have you running
Yeah.
around in wet clothes or you'll catch a cold. If only there was some place we could go to find you a change of clothes. Oh, wait! There is!
Completely irrelevant costume origins are good.
Here, you can wear this one.
I can spot at least 3 other outfits that don't look half as stupid as that one. They're probably a lot easier to move around in, too. I'd rather wear one of those.
No, you're wearing this one!
Why do you get to decide what I wear?
Just put it on.
Kind of hard to get changed when we're cupped together like this.
No problem. I'll just take the cuffs off. Wow, you look really cute.
I'm a heartless mass-murdering terrorist. Your compliments mean nothing to me.
If that's true, then why are you blushing?
I'm not blushing. It's just hot in here, that's all.
I'd sure love to tap that ass.
Wait a minute. You took the cuffs off to let me get changed, but you wouldn't take them off to let me use the toilet, or avoid getting killed?
Well, when you put it like that, it makes me sound stupid. Honk honk.
Oh, wait.
I'm hit!
You know, if she'd done that right at the start, she could have avoided this whole situation.
But if she did that, we would have never witnessed such a fantastic performance.
He's talking about watching me poop, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you like watching me poop too? I should have known you were behind this.
Good luck trying to prove it.
I found your wig.
Shit.
The next time you guys feel like screwing with people's lives, leave me out of it. Thanks to you, I was nearly killed by that slasher movie reject.
Whatever happened to that guy anyway?
Good evening, and welcome to The Third is the Word, the nation's hottest late-night radio talk show. I'm your host, The Third. Tonight's topic, child abuse, and how it's paving the way for the serial killers of tomorrow. We'll be right back after these messages.
Sorry,
Oh my
big guy,
gosh.
just got a word from the producer.
What's wrong?
You've been canceled.
Damn.
It sounds like you two had a blast.
And
No.
now we return to the present timeline.
This has been one hell of a day.
Grand Theft Auto never looks so good.
But at least we're back home now, where nothing bad can happen.
Welcome back, Yuki Teru.
Aru, are you out of your mind? What the hell are you doing here?
I suspect that Miss Gasai is guilty of committing a crime. Sadly, I don't have any evidence to support this claim, so I just broke into her house to see if I could find something that would incriminate her.
Do you see the irony in that?
What do you mean?
Never mind. So I take it you've already seen the super secret corpse room?
Indeed, I have. Though I have to say I was a little disappointed at the lack of corpses inside.
So instead of a room full of corpses, we now have a giant hole that takes up half the yard. Somehow that's worse!
As you can clearly see, the hole was dug entirely by Miss Gasai, using nothing but a garden variety shovel.
Wait, how did you reach that conclusion? Because she's f***ing Gossa. Got it.
Did somebody call me? Yuki, I just had this wonderful dream where we got married.
You may kiss the bride!
Oh no! Yuno's awake! Quick, Aru! Run away before she pushes you into her big gaping hole!
Why would I do something like that, Yuki? Murder is bad and stuff.
Huh?
Everything makes sense now.
What do you mean?
Don't you see, Yuki Teru?
No, I don't. Enlighten me.
You know Gasai is suffering from amnesia.
Because she isn't trying to kill you?
No, because you had previously mentioned her big gaping hole, and she didn't reciprocate with one of her inappropriate sex puns.
True. That's facts.
Yuno has amnesia. That explains everything.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
I wish
What is this? The fuck is this from?
Wait a minute, Gary. If you know dug that hole all by herself, how come she doesn't have biceps as thick as tree trunks?
Because only one person is allowed to have big biceps in this show, Dave.
Is it me, Gary?
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah, I mean, there were some good moments in the episodes. A couple of decent callbacks. I think... I don't know. I don't know about the direction here. In just a little bit. Which, obviously, there really isn't much of a direction because... there's only one episode left. But... I guess since there's a shift in the series and it's kind of like... This was kind of like the next step after the whole friend debacle thing or whatever. Also... Man, they cut around a lot of stuff. Yeah, holy shit. Right after this happens, right after he becomes friends with the whatever, that whole bus thing, she takes him and kidnaps him and does that whole deal. Okay, I misremembered. Okay, so this happens. So he sends her to the bride thing or whatever. He sends them to do the bridal thing or whatever. In this case, so that he can search out Yuna's home. After this, they do the whole thing at the police station, and then after that, she's worried about his safety or whatever because they almost died, and so she kidnaps him and tries to does that whole thing. That's how that happened, in that order. That makes a lot more sense, because her whole deal was keeping him safe till they could win or whatever. So that does make a lot more sense. Which also makes sense because the whole wedding thing happened before that or whatever, because he was contemplating how much he actually like realized that, you know, when she wasn't being a psychopath, she was actually pretty chill, pretty cute. But then of course she kidnaps him and he slaps her and that's that whole thing or whatever. So I still wouldn't say it's the strongest episode, but there were some good things in there. Yeah, just a little. I don't know. I think this episode had a little too many nitpicky things or whatever. It's like where they said like for example, like pointless backstory for outfit or whatever. It's like, I mean, I guess to some extent or whatever, but it's not really that funny because it's not really that much of like an actual plot hole or something like that. Like him breaking into her house to see, you know, whatever, and him being like, how do you not see that that's like ironic? Like that's actually funny because that actually is kind of like a thing. It's like, I don't have any evidence to actually support the idea that she's just a murderous beast, but I'm going to commit a crime to try to find evidence for this crime. Like that actually is funny. So, but like nitpicking the outfit and stuff like that, so much. Or like he wouldn't uncuff her to make, to poop, but he would do it so she could change into an outfit or whatever. So like those things I thought were pretty funny. The third thing was actually pretty funny too. His talk show or whatever. So that was pretty good. But overall, decent episode. Not the best, but still pretty good. I think maybe the last couple episodes before this were probably the two best episodes of the series. But we got one more episode to go. So next week I'll watch that. Until then, stay bright. Catch you on the dark side. What's up, YouTube? Did you like that video? Then don't forget to like and subscribe. You can support us on Patreon if you want to get early access to all our series. Check out the links in the description below. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch. We post polls and play games. And as always, thanks for watching.